Hey guys, it's Jackson with Scott Turf Equipment, and today we're back with the E-Series Exmark again. Today we're doing the engine service. The next video is going to be on the hydraulic service. We're splitting them up just to keep everything simple, easy to digest, and all the information you need in one space. Like I said, we're doing the engine service. That is the oil filter, the air filter, the fuel filter, the spark plugs, vapor filter if it has one, and then also the Kawasaki fuel treatment. We use the Kawasaki fuel treatment every winter. It neutralizes ethanol, so you don't have to worry about that for the winter, effectively winterizing your machine. All you do is you dump about a fluid ounce in, take it outside, you let it run for about 15 minutes. That's how long we let them run for. About mid-throttle, let a bunch of fuel be running through there. It cleans out the carburetor, cleans out the head and the ports and everything like that. It's really good to run that at the end of the season, and just to make sure that your fuel isn't going to be corroding away at your fuel lines because of any ethanol that could be in there. We're going to get started on the full service. We're going to start with draining the oil, obviously. I ran it until it was hot. It's very important to get your oil hot and, get everything floating around in there before you drain it. That's the best way to keep them clean. If you were to let it cool and let everything settle and let everything sit for a day and then drain it out, I mean, you're getting your oil out and you're replacing it, but you're not getting all your particulates and all the stuff that is settling to the bottom out of there. So best thing you can do is run it and get it real hot. I have it turned off just to do the intro of the video, but I'm actually going to run it again just to make sure everything is really churned up in that oil pan, and then I'm going to let everything drain for about 10-15 minutes. So as you can see, right here is our oil drain, and what you're going to do is you're just going to pull that down past this bracket. I'm going to use two hands. I'm holding the camera right now. You're going to unscrew that, and then you're just going to let the oil drain. And then obviously you're gonna take your oil filter at the same time, take that off and replace it. Make sure you get your best grip possible. And I just go as tight as I can go with my hand with the oil on it. Spins on real easy. It's not going to come off with your hand with that pressure. Trust me, because I've serviced a lot of these just doing that. They come back in for service the next year. You can't get them off. It seats itself on there and it really seals in. You're not going to have to worry about it, and you don't mark up your filter, and you don't worry about, you know, warping your threads or warping the shaft that the threads are on, that the oil spins around. So, or the oil filter spins around, sorry. So, you know, just tighten it on there with your hand. Make sure no oil's on your hand. You're gonna get it plenty tight. Last thing left to do is to go ahead and dump 2 quarts of Kawasaki K-Tech oil in there. Could be any 10W40 oil you want. Kawasaki makes a special blend made for their engines, and we find that it works very well. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. So I'm going to go ahead and take this thing outside and run it. You know, get that stuff pumping through there like I said. So I hope you found it informative. I hope it was able to give you some insight on what is important with these services. What, you know, you got to do with your Exmark E-Series if you were to have one. Most services are going to be very similar, very generic. This is one of the first services that is going to be going up on the channel from me. Any service that we do is pretty much going to follow the same pattern, but we'll do it for each mower that comes in, just so, you know, anything that's different or anything that's a little bit wonky, we can cover that and you'll have a little bit of insight into how we do it. The greatest way to save money is to not spend it in the future on a new mower and to just bite the bullet now and do the preventative treatment. So I hope this gave a little bit of insight into what's important, how to do it, and if you guys found it helpful, please leave a like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.